What's going on, everybody? It's BJobs. Welcome to another My Best class setup. So today we're doing the assault rifle M8A7. Now this is a pretty solid assault rifle. Not my most favorite, but it's pretty dang good. It's really powerful and it's got a lot of good range. So let's get on to our class setup. When I think about this gun, I think of it as a long range weapon and not a short range weapon. So keep that in mind when I'm doing this class setup. Alright, so for our optics, we have the ELO sight. I'm using the ELO sight because I prefer this sight a lot more on this weapon than the red dot sight, because I feel like the red dot sight kind of gets in the way. It's not as clean and clear as the ELO sight. There's that little bar at the top of the red dot sight, kind of gets in your way. And if you're using the ELO sight, it's just really clean and it's just really nice. So that's what I'm using for my optics. I love using this ELO sight. It's really, really nice. Alright, going on to our attachments. First attachment, I'm using grip. This is reduced recoil while aiming down the sight. And again, because I said this is a long range weapon, this gun already has pretty dang good grip. But if you add the extra grip on it, it's like pretty much 100% accurate. It's just really, really nice. You get those 4 shots in them, and it's just really nice. I love using grip on this weapon. So my second attachment is long barrel, because I like to sit and wait back on this with this weapon. You know, I like to sit in a building, pick some kids off. So you have grip and you have long barrel on, and bam, you can really do some work from far away and get those extra kills on the long distance. So I'm using this weapon as a long distance weapon, and I know a lot of people use like quick draw or stock, and those are great too. But for my playstyle personally with this weapon, I just didn't find those as beneficial as using grip and long barrel, because I don't like to go in combat with this weapon, you know, up close. I like to just sit back and pick off kids that way. So using grip and long barrel is really, really nice in that regard. Alright, let's go on to our secondary weapon. We have nothing. It's empty. Lethal grenade. We have the Semtex. I love the Semtex. It's such a great grenade. Just love sticking those dudes. Tactical. Nothing. Alright, for my first perk slot, I have 6 Sense. I love 6 Sense. It's so good. I fell in love with this perk so much. And you know, you get those extra kills when you don't have a UAV. If you spot them on your radar using this 6 Sense, you know, if they're above you, below you, bam, you got them. Or if you're hiding around a corner, then this is awesome. I love using 6 Sense so much. So that's my first perk. Now, the second perk I have in the perk 1 slot is Ghost. I love using Ghost on this class because, you know, if you're sitting in that building and they got a UAV up, then you don't want to get spotted. Bam, Ghost is perfect for you. And I just like to sit back and, you know, be a little bit more sneaky with this class. So that's why I'm using Ghost. I love it. It's a really good setup for me anyway with this perk. All right, so those are my first perk 1 slots. Perk 2, we have Scavenger. I'm using Scavenger because I'm using this weapon as a longer range weapon, and I like to think that I can get higher score streaks with it, and I have been able to. So that's kind of why I've got Scavenger. And if you're going for those longer score streaks, you definitely don't want to run out of your weapon. And you get that kill, go ahead and go on their body, and bam, you got ammo once again and an extra grenade. So I love using Scavenger for this class. It's really, really nice. So that's my second perk is Scavenger. All right, for my third perk, I'm using Blast Suppressor, which is no mini-map signature when thrust jumping. You're jumping around on the map, say you're trying to sneak around. This also helps you because then they won't notice you jumping around, and they won't hear or see your thrust jump on the map. So I love using this, especially say if you're jumping up in a window or something and you know the enemy's nearby, then they will have no idea that you are jumping up in that building. You're about to kill them. So I love using the Blast Suppressor. It's kind of more of a sneaky class setup, and that's kind of why I added the Blast Suppressor. And it's really, really nice for this class setup, in my opinion. So I really like using it. Those are all the perks. Let's go on to our score streaks now. Score streaks, like I said, I have a little bit of higher score streaks. I've been able to get them with this weapon. So first of all, I'm using the UAV. I love using the UAV because, you know, it just gets you those extra first kills in order to get closer to those longer score streaks. So UAV is really nice. It's the first one I'm using. Second one I'm using is the Wraps. The Wraps is pretty good. I love using the Wraps. You know, it gets you a few good kills if they don't shoot it down and if they don't destroy it before they get to them. So, you know, you can get a lot of good kills with the Wraps. Really, really nice score streak to get. And then I'm also using the GI unit. And using the Wraps and the GI unit in a combination together, they're pretty close. So if you get the Wraps, it's about 1,300. And then you go ahead and get the GI unit. It's only 1,600. So they're 300 points apart. So that's only 3 kills. And if you put both of these out at the same time, then they don't know if they should go after the Wraps or they should go after the GI unit, and you can get a lot of kills. I love doing this so much. It's such a great setup for me, and I've got a lot of kills doing this combination. And you can see in this video that I'm showing you guys, I went 40 and 6, I believe. Pretty dang good game, and I got a lot of kills with these, with the Wraps and the GI unit as well. So those are my score streaks I'm using for this class setup. And let's go back to my camo real quick. Forgot to mention that. I always forget to mention that. I'm using the, it's in the extra slot. It's called the True Vet. It's got that nice blue shine to it. It's a pretty dang cool camo. I like it a lot. It just looks good with this weapon, I think. So I think I got that pre-ordering it once again. That's all I'm using right now is these pre-ordered camos. But it looks really good. So that's my class setup for the M8A7 assault rifle. I hope this video helped you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys next video. See ya.